respect to the single mothers, but I do believe at this point in our community we give too much credence to that. When I was speaking with my mother in regards to the subject, she said back in the 70s when she was growing up, she says there were such things, people would say it was an accident, I got pregnant. She says back then people didn't have options. You could barely get birth control, you had to get a doctor's note, you couldn't even find a condom or anything like that. So people did what they did, and they said, oh, well, it was an accident. But I think today we've gone to the other extreme where it's really just a choice at this point. My mother says a choice is when you know where a baby comes from and you choose every single option to basically have that baby. You don't choose a condom, you don't use birth control, God forbid, you don't use an abortion, you don't use adoption. So I think at this point we have people that choose to be single parents. Now with that being the case, I think at this point we basically give too much credence towards it because a lot of people say, well, you don't know how hard it is to be a single mother. Yeah, we know. That's why we tell you don't do it, but people still do it. And then they say they don't get enough help. Well, I'm like, this is one of the only countries in the world where you can basically produce a baby and we will give you free food, free health care, free housing, and in some instances, free education. And then people come and say, I still need more help. But if you go to other countries like Jamaica or Nigeria, they'll tell the woman, well, I'm sorry, you picked the wrong man. Make it the best way you can. So I think at this point, we shouldn't necessarily shame these women, but at the same point, I think we need to say, this is your choice. We have provided help for you in your choice, and good luck. I don't know, James.
What's the disclaimer? The thoughts of not the I ain't really never scared. We don't use disclaimers on our show. That's our number one rule. No political correctness. You're up, Wayne.
This is such an interesting conversation because it seems like no matter the conversation, the situation, or the group of people, somehow the focus is always on what women are doing wrong.
Come on.
Women are responsible for carrying the life of a child from the beginning, right? And because you get to watch our bodies grow and expand and build this life, we're judged from the second that it happens or from the moment that we're showing. And then it's assumed that we chose this life, that we chose to have sex with this man and we knew that he was going to leave us and not take care of this baby, and we knew that everything will go wrong, whether it's your first baby daddy, second baby daddy, or third baby daddy. Third time is the charm, right? Each time, I think women are of the impression that these men are going to commit to the things that they said to get in our pants. And then once they've gotten what they want, we're left with the aftermath of that, which is the responsibility of the child. Now, yes, we can definitely have an abortion. You know, that's a choice that we can make. But when we choose to give life and raise that child like Obama's moms did, then we get black presidents, right? When we choose to raise these children, we get thousands of amazing black people that are out here making a difference, like so many of us in this room, like myself, that was raised by a single mother and now building an empire, most importantly, with my family structure. See, you assume that a single mother is going to repeat the cycle, that somehow her children are going to turn out and have children and be single moms and all of that stuff. I'm living proof that it doesn't work like that. I have 2 children, a husband. I was